cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mine, you think you.
Oh, what's good?
Hey.
What's good? So first off, let's just say what's up to everybody who are true fans of this show. Or subscribers, not fans, subscribers of the show. I hate the word fans. Subscribers of the show, but we are back.
Yes, we are back. We made it here in a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
There was a lot of technical difficulties. But we are back. I think I might have to get my AirPods to hear you.
You can hear me?
It's my phone.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, let's go ahead and talk about. I'm gonna go through what we're going to talk about, and then we'll get into everything else. So, guys, welcome back to Champagne and Things, the show with me in the candy shop. Today, guys, we're talking about Mike Jennings. We're talking about Dr. Heavily and Phadra'S Parks. We're talking about the Mendez brothers. We're talking about Erica Mena and Safaree'S. We are talking about also Diddy as well. So make sure you guys are also liking both our channels, subscribing to the channel if you are new to these channels. Comment down in the comment section, y'all. Get us in the algorithm. And also come over here and comment in the chat while we are over here. Let's play this intro and let's get into what we got going on. Let's go.
But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time. The Candy.
I'm fly, yes. I'm high, yes. Every day wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, y'all, we are back.
Yes.
So what's been going on?
Nothing really. Can you hear me? That's the first thing I
Yes.
want to know. Okay, awesome. So nothing really has been going on. I just been working. I should have been doing YouTube more, but just working and spending time with my family. I don't have nothing going on. I'm bored right now.
Well, you've been mentioned from YouTube for a while, so like nothing's been going on the entire time. Nothing.
No, I mean I already told y'all the last
Well,
time.
you did. Well, we do it on your channel though, so.
Okay. Well, I got my degree again, my MBA, so I was excited about that. So I did do that while I was away from YouTube, just focused on, rebuilding me. Thank you, SoDebNair.
Absolutely, that's what's up.
What have you been up to?
I've been working, new relationship. Life has been lifing. I've been doing my thing, so things have been going amazing for me, for real, to be honest. So I'm loving life. What it looks like at 41. I had a birthday last month. Yeah, last month.
Happy belated birthday! I was going to say it before.
Yes,
Did you have a party? What happened to your party?
I did not have one because I really wanted to. I think because I started dating, I really wanted to be like a moment for me and my man.
Oh, okay. Excuse the hell out of me.
And so I was like, you know what? This is a really like good moment for me and him. Yeah. So let's have that. And we did it. It's been like super dope. We did Pride last week, over the weekend together.
Yes, I saw some
You
of
know,
your pictures.
shout out to Delta. I was in the parade with them. It was really good. Like it was cool.
Delta Airlines. That's what you
Yes.
said. Okay. Cool.
So I walked in the parade with Delta over the weekend.
Oh wow.
You know, my close friends see those things.
Yeah. Okay.
You're one of them.
I know. I didn't know other people didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I'm saying I didn't know other people didn't see it.
Oh yeah, it was just my close friends. That's it. I posted like me on my regular page, on my page.
Oh yeah, no, I saw.
But that's my man, and you know, I mean, I like when I say like I'm in love, like I'm in love, like I'm intoxicated in love right now. So
with my man.
I'm seriously enjoying it. A lot of people have seen like my vlogs, and I've talked about him a lot of times, and it's been a struggle. Like trying to like make this a thing with each other because like we are very opposite of each other, but we just really made like a communication together. Like, you know, we're gonna really do this shit together, and like this is what because we cannot stop like really like dealing with each other. So like that's what it is. Like the love that we have between each other is like it's undeniable.
Okay.
You ever seen us out together? Like you be like they're in love. You know what I'm saying?
So,
like,
are we gonna do a double date or something? I want to meet this.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
Okay, cool. Yes, we can definitely talk about that later.
We went to Claremont the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, I didn't like that one as much. I like Reverb.
Yes. That I want to take in the Reverb though. Yeah. So let's plan that.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I'm definitely down for that. But yes, so that, you know, work is always crazy. But we're on break this week, so you know all that stuff is happening. My baby's back here.
Yes.
So that's that. You know, I'll tell you this. So I bought this for him. Real quick story.
Okay.
So I bought this for him because we've been through a lot, like within the last 2 months with like people dying.
Mm-hmm.
And this was one of the things that we both agreed on about embarrassment. If you ever watch Inside Out, it's just like you shut down a lot. Yeah. And you're embarrassed about your feelings. And so he loves this. So I surprised him this.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, he's a flight attendant, so he couldn't take with him this time. Halloween goes back next weekend. So he looked and said, well, I'll take care of the baby this week.
Oh, that is so sweet.
That's that. Let's say what the people in the chat. So we have Safaree'S, hey, SoDebNair in the candy shop, and everyone in the chat. SoDebNair, did you get my? No, I did not. Do I have a PayPal? Hold on, let me look. I didn't get a PayPal. Let me keep going though. What's going on to James Hudson? What's going on to Grown Woman? Don't try me. Hey, SoDebNair in the candy shop and chat. Oh my God! Wait a minute. I did get it.
Oh, that's good.
It doesn't send a notification. Thank you so much for this.
But I do want to shout out Grown Woman. Don't try me. I see her. My bestie is Lamar. So I've seen you in the comments. I think of some of Lamar's TFG shows. So shout out to her. It's good to see her over here.
Yo, she's so dope. Like when I tell you, like when I came back to YouTube, she's been on every live I've had. She's been on every single one. So shout out to you.
And Grown Woman Lee Black, Real Talk for Real Men. That was my old coworker.
Let's keep scrolling down.
I know. Trying to have conversations with people I ain't been here in a long time.
But hold on real quick. Let's check about Trace. I did not even see it until you said. I would have never even known you sent it because PayPal doesn't send notification. But thank you so much for the PayPal. I did not know that you sent this. Okay, let's go down here to just Jules JG. There's some Debbie Candy Shop in the chat. What's going on to Q? Evening.
Hey Q.
What's going on to Norris? Hey, so Deb.
Hi, Norris.
Shop. Listen, my man. Okay. Thank all y'all for the happiness for me.
Yeah.
Yes, listen. He cried. He actually, he cried when I gave him this, and it meant a lot to me because I understood like the reason why. It meant a lot to me to like give him this. And literally, I forgot that I even ordered it. And we were out Monday night because it came on Monday, and so Amazon had said it got delivered, but I was looking at Amazon at the time. So we got home on Monday night, it was in the house. And when I tell you, like, when he cried about it, like, it meant the world to me. It meant the world to me. What's going on, friend? What's going on, friend?
Hey, healthy are you as well?
What's going on to DRK and
yes,
IBFAR? Hey, the Candy Shop and SoDeb, long time no see. What's going on to Cindy C?
Hi, Cindy C.
My girl forever. Yes, I'm always over there, and I love SoDeb.
Okay.
Hello. What's going on to Jay is a Gem 8. Okay. Thank you guys for joining us because we haven't done the show in a very long time, but we are definitely coming back with a vengeance.
Yes.
Can I say that? With a vengeance?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
All right. So ready to get into the stories?
Yes, I am. I
No,
got
you
my
were saying
glasses.
something.
I'm ready.
You were saying something before I was.
I don't know. I'm just ready to get into the stories.
I'm sorry. You know me. I have to take over spirit. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's very much needed there because I still feel like I'm new now to YouTube.
It always feels that way. Hold on, let me make sure this is the first story. Okay, yes, this one is it. Okay. So let me pull up the stories. Let's get into some things.
Yeah.
Life Jennings has been in the news. I guess he did the podcast of the day.
I do not like him.
So we're here.
Do you know I ran into him? I've run into him here. Actually in Sandy Springs at Panera Bread. And this Negro, first of all, when I saw him, you don't realize it's him because he's not that famous. And so I was thinking he was somebody I used to work with, anything. So I just looked like, oh, I took a double look. Do you know this man rushed out the restaurant into an old country Escalade? No offense to Escalades, but he looked country in his shiny suit. And yeah, I was done.
Wow.
Like, sir, I don't even know you were you until after you left.
So I did a video yesterday about him because he went through Tiny Death. And they were like, sir, your celebrity is not big enough. I'm like, well, what would your catalog be on Tiny Death? Must be nice, but what else after that?
I was gonna say he had that song. He did have a song with a girl from Milwaukee, where I'm from.
What's the name of the What's the name of the song?
SCX, I think.
Okay, so you know that.
Yeah. Okay. But it's just two. I didn't like him though. Remember he did Love and Hip Hop. He's been all over the place. And then he was saying he was in jail with Tupac. Like this man, this man has said a lot. Life Jennings, I believe, is from Milwaukee as well. He's from up north. Wherever he was in jail at, it was not at the same place as Tupac. But allegedly, he said he was in jail with Tupac.
I kept saying that I knew the SCX song, but I couldn't remember the name of it. I had to look up his catalog, remember the name of that song. Yes. So at least you remembered it off the bat.
Oh, yeah. No, I just know it.
So for Tiny Death, you want to do Must Be Nice and SCX, but then what else?
Nothing. Yeah, I don't know anything else that he's done.
Right. So Life Jennings over here on this podcast, it says during a recent podcast interview with Bad Fuel, the Must Be Nice artist explained how his contract with the music conglomerate held a clause that allowed them to recoup half of any money they spent on his music videos, adding. Now, isn't that regular for the music industry before we go down to most of this? Most of the money. I mean, they also still owe the video Forever. Is that a song?
I don't know.
Like they own 100 and they hold on. I'm sorry. Like they own 100 in the video. Money's made all the video.
I can't even see it, so there because I'm on my phone.
I feel like I'm reading it wrong.
I don't know what is the sentence.
Huh?
I can't see. I said, what
Basically, they owe him money.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I don't need to read the whole thing.
You don't, because it's like Jennings. He's not.
They owe him $15 million. Guess what? These artists owe him most of the money this too, but they ain't gonna get it. You need to argue.
Wait a minute. He's saying he's owed $50 million.
Yes.
For 2 songs.
That people barely remember. Well, one song we all remember, one that people barely remember.
Sorry.
Why were we like why?
My phone fell because I was laughing at him. But
okay, so drop down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys are tuning in late, let's move over here to Miss Phadra's High Class Parks.
Yes, ma'am.
She feels like she revived Married to Medicine.
I mean, I can't say that because I am a Married to Medicine fan, but I didn't even finish watching her season, so I can't say she revived it because I didn't even finish watching it.
None of us did. That's why we know that she did.
But I've been enjoying her on. I'm living for her on Dancing with the Stars. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yes, I like her on Dancing with the Stars. I like Phaedra. I know you don't like her, but I like Phaedra.
I'm not a big Phaedra fan.
Yeah.
So when she did join Married to Medicine, I was like, why?
Who was
she married in the medicine?
She said she was dating an African doctor, but once she got on the show, I swear 2 weeks later they were like, she's broken up with her African doctor. I think I thought it was all made up to get on the show, but yeah, she was allegedly dating an African doctor.
Well, let's see what they had to say.
Revived the show. Well, of course I did. I revived most shows. Look at the numbers for Married to Medicine. You're back on the Real Housewives.
Dr. Heavenly said, I'm sure she didn't say that. It must be AI.
I'm with Dr. Heavenly.
What was the revival? Like, what did she do?
I don't know. Because
no one actually watched Married to Medicine for Phaedra. And actually, when they did watch it for her, they were like, what did she do?
Well, I'll tell you what she did. So her and Quad's ex-husband, Dr. I forgot his name.
G.
Dr. Greg, Dr. G, Dr. Greg, or G. Him and Phaedra were friends. I don't know. Someone mentioned that they messed around. Phaedra said that they did not. But Phaedra was brought on the show because she was a friend of his, who was a friend of Quad. So that was what she definitely needed the money.
I think that Phaedra taking responsibility for reviving the show, I don't think they need to revive it, to be honest.
Well,
I think Married to Medicine really owes their own.
Let me tell you what I thought about it. I felt, not to cut you off, but I felt like they were giving her a chance because she needed to revive herself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You were on Marriage Boot Camp with that guy from Tyler Perry's The Have or Have Not. But you weren't even dating that man. But you were over there, then you came back over here, and you got to Married to Medicine, allegedly dating some African man who was a medicine man. What medicine he was selling or doing, we don't even know.
Exactly.
But you didn't revive the show. The show was thriving all the time. I think one thing that Carlos King always says is like, Married to Medicine never needs a reviving because it's always an authentic show. I think she brought the show down, to be honest.
Yeah, I think another reason why I think she was brought on was to be a friend to Quad because Quad is unmarried.
But she wasn't a friend of Quad.
I know. In the end, she wasn't. So
in the beginning, she wasn't.
I feel like she was. I don't know. All of them are shady.
I think on the show she was trying to be, behind the scenes she wasn't. Because when you look at when she did like that funeral thing, she allegedly cussed Quad out after that.
Oh wow!
So it wasn't like she did anything for Quad. I feel like Quad can hold her own. Those girls in that show wanted Quad to present something.
I really feel like the show felt like they needed another person to be there with Quad since Quad was unmarried. That's what I'm thinking. The producers.
They needed a quad, and they should have just left a quad and not have brought a Phaedra.
I love Mariah, so they should have brought Mariah back. But
I can't stand Mariah.
I know a lot of people don't like her, but I love me some Mariah. Mariah is the Beyonce of the show.
Quad's man will show up before Phaedra's African shows up. And that's very true. That's very true.
Excuse me. Yeah.
That's very true. I just don't see how Phaedra saved the show at all. Like, what did you do? You were silent the entire time.
I can see her saving Atlanta, the Housewives, because the Housewives definitely need to be saved. So I would rather her take the credit for that versus Married to Medicine, because Married to Medicine, to me, I have yet to see a slow season. It's always something with them. So
right.
She didn't revive anything. They revived her.
They didn't need a saving. Housewives definitely do. So I think her going back to Housewives, even though I don't want to see her over there either, I think her and Portia like trying to like rebuild their friendship. Yes, rebuilding their friendship on the show, because I think they have one now, but like showing it on the show makes more sense. But also, I want an explanation about why you lied to her about Candy.
Allegedly Carlos King was involved in that. He was a producer. That was the whole reason why he was let go. That's all alleged. But
no, I'm saying when she's going back to Atlanta, are they going to talk about why she lied to Portia about that Candy stuff? Is she going to say that Carlos King told her that?
I mean, I think she said it before, which I believe he vehemently, I can't even say the word. I think he denies, and he's saying that he just left the show. But I really feel like, I don't know. I don't think what Phaedra did was that bad. It's been other bad
stuff.
Her
accusing her of the R word?
Well, yeah, that part is bad.
And the D word? That's a lot.
What's the D word?
When you intoxicate somebody?
To
do the R word?
I have to go back and watch
the Diddy of it all.
I have to watch it like again, but I am partial to Phaedra. I'm not gonna say that, and I'm not gonna say I dislike Candy, because I love Candy too. I like Candy off the show. On the show, I was Team Nene, Team Portia, Team Phaedra. So.
Jason, they keep it off the air.
Yeah, that's what my aunt said too. My aunt is over it. Like it's ran its course, so I can see that too.
Grown men don't care. Don't try me says she will never admit she was wrong with that. She didn't then, so I can't see it now. I think it should. I think if they do though, it will make more context to the show and why she comes back, why Candy's not there. And I also think that it will also bring more context. Like if it was a lie, then where was the lie?
Do you think, because Portia's an actress, do you think she really did not know that? I don't think
that Portia knew at all. But Portia's reaction to what was happening to me was very real.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. But
even when Sheree started crying, like I almost cried at the same time. She was like, "Oh my god!" I almost cried when Sheree started crying. I almost came to tears.
Yeah.
So I was like, "You didn't know this?" And even Candy was like, She was like, "I never." Who was it? Oh, Portia said, "I never said that you did. I was told that." And then when they kept going through the entire season, then when she said that Phaedra had told her that, and the Phaedra was lying about it, I would never trust Phaedra again.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust her again either, but she makes good TV. So I'm sure Portia,
does she? She's been lying since she's been on the show.
All these people lie. But I feel like Portia, to me, none of them are genuine. The only genuine person I liked was Nene. To me, Portia and all this other stuff with what's going on now, they're just building characters on the show. I think Portia wants an ally for whatever new people they have on ATL. So regardless of what their relationship is like in the lie. Portia's getting her check.
Her immediately behind.
Yes.
Well, and you also know that Kenya's not there anymore, so they got to make up for that.
And as much as I dislike Kenya, I love Kenya, who she is and what she represents, her legacy, and I wanted her on the show. She's the villain you love to hate. Like, I needed her there.
She's the glue that keeps that show together, and I can't see that Phaedra and Portia. Who they gonna spar with?
Nene is the glue. First off,
no. I definitely agree with Nene, but also with Nene, Kenya was the person that kept. She was the glue.
She was the sticky tape. So
not the sticky tape.
She was the sticky tape.
Who can spar better with Nene or Phaedra better than Kenya?
Wait.
I'll wait.
Repeat the answer. I mean,
who can spar better with Nene or Phaedra than Kenya?
I think.
No one. That's why you're thinking about it. No one. No one.
Sheree, a little bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I know. Marlo.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get. Marlo goes very deep.
She goes below the belt, but Marlo,
way below.
Marlo will eat.
Like they're up here, Marlo goes way down here.
Yeah, Marla is she's the Tia Kemp of the show because I love Tia Kemp. But Marlo,
now we'll give it to Claudia Jordan too.
Yeah, well, a little.
I give it to Claudia Jordan.
A little.
Kenya's in Africa trying to get. I don't think that anyone can spar better than Kenya Moore. I think that Nene is like that top tier person where you can't do it until you get a Kenya Moore.
No, Marlo is that person too, though.
Marlo is really not. Marlo says damaging that. Like, why would you even say that?
Right.
Why would you say that?
Keep on.
I feel like that's a Marlo person. I don't think that Marlo's a sparring person. Marlo's just like, I'm here to shit up.
Okay. What about Deshaun Snell? No, I'm joking.
So let's talk about Deshaun Snell.
Okay.
I love Deshaun Snell.
I loved her too, even though nobody was at that.
And I feel like she was a better Cynthia Bailey than Cynthia Bailey was.
No, I'm not gonna say all that.
I don't think that she had a chance to be.
Well, because she had that, what was it, that auction, and nobody showed up.
And nobody showed up to.
And she had the flyers at like the bus stop and all that other stuff. I remember all that. So, but
that wasn't her fault. They didn't show up to it. But Deshaun Snell, I want her to have another season.
I want Cynthia to have another season. I like Cynthia.
Well, Cynthia's in this season coming up.
But isn't she? Is she a friend of the show, or is she?
I think that she's a friend of the show. I think she get in more camera time because Cynthia's off. I mean, Keen's off. So we'll see on the season.
Yes, we will have to see.
But Phaedra was definitely not the savior of Married to Medicine at all.
But she may be the savior of Housewives.
I can give you that.
Allegedly.
Maybe I can give you that. All right, so let's get into some more. If you guys are tuning in late, drop down into the comment section. Let us know what you guys think about those things. We're going to get some different things now.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Mendez brothers.
Ooh.
One, let me ask before I pull this up. How do you feel about that?
I have the unpopular opinion. So, we were kids because me and you are the same age, born the same year. Right. When this went down, of course, this was presented to us as if these were rich boys, rich brothers that killed their family, their parents for the life insurance policy. Yeah, I'm sorry. That unalived their parents for the life insurance policy. That was how it was presented back then. because like after like 6 or 7 days after the parents were unalived, they were going on shopping sprees, they were buying Rolexes and all types of stuff. So the whole the what's going on now and what they are alleging that happened to them as children is new information for our generation. So
real quick, I don't know who you're new sub for, but shout out to whoever you're new sub for. Me or the Candy Shop. Thank you
probably
for our channels.
Yes. So this is new information. I tried to watch the first episode of Monsters on Netflix, Ryan Murphy's show, but I fell out laughing because they played that Milli Vanilli song during the mama funeral, and I was done. I was like, okay, I cannot. So I'm gonna try to finish it, but yeah, this is all new information for me with what happened. And I saw that, I think that's what you're about to show, some of their family members came forward saying that there's evidence of this. So my thought is, why wasn't this presented? So I'm ready to see how it plays out.
So I feel like when you watch the actual documentary on Netflix, and I want to get like
You mean the series or the documentary? Because it's a documentary and
both
it's a series.
Both of them.
Okay.
What's going to House of the Princess? I gotta watch it for sure now. I must want to House of. I want to say the Candy Shop. What's going?
Yes.
So I did. So when I watched it, I never really even thought about the people at all. But when I watched the docuseries, I was like, well, damn, is this really what's happening? And then when I watched the documentary, I'm like, well, they keep saying this. But I think that the docuseries was making it like make a decision.
Yeah.
Because it was like, well, one, the attorney that they had was making people feel like every person that she had represented, they had been.
Yeah.
Okay. And so to me, I'm like, well, then did it really happen?
Exactly. I'm telling you.
I was really confused. So when I'm about to play what I'm about to play now, I'm like, with the mother's family saying this?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was
like, could the brothers have paid the mother's family off or promised them something? That's the thing, because they have money.
Even in doctors, they were paying the cousin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my thing. But do they have the money now to pay these family members off?
Yeah,
that's my question.
Well, they could, because they have people that follow them. But we'll see. I want to see what you're gonna play.
Okay. I wanted to like level out with this real quick before I play this, because I don't know if I feel like, I mean, even if this is the case, let's say this is the case, the way they allowed their parents was wild.
Yeah.
And what happens when they get out of jail and somebody else makes them mad? Like, are they okay with doing it again? So that's my concern. Well, let me go.
Are they truly rehabilitated?
Yeah, that's my concern. So let's go ahead and get here. Hold on. All right, this is the sister of the mother.
Mm-hmm.
That their actions, while tragic, were the desperate response of two boys trying to survive the unspeakable cruel of their father. That their actions, while tragic, were the desperate response of two boys trying to survive the unspeakable cruel of their father.
Okay, this is the sister.
Mm-hmm.
My sister Diane had evidence of their abuse that was not even allowed to be presented at the trial. I cannot help but think of how things would be different if the world had known the truth back then, or if they had been the Mendez sisters. My sister Diane had evidence of their abuse that was not even allowed to be presented at the trial. I cannot help but think of how things would be different if the world had known the truth back then, or if they had been the Mendez sisters.
And then this is the last one.
I've known Lyle and Eric
Okay.
my whole life. I can tell you without a doubt that they are not the villains they've been portrayed as. They were boys, young, scared, and abused by their father in ways no child should ever experience. I've known Lyle and Eric my whole life. I can tell you without a doubt that they are not the villains they've been portrayed as. They were boys, young, scared, and abused by their father in ways no child should ever experience. I've known Lyle and Eric my whole life. I can tell you without a doubt that they are not the villains they've been portrayed as. They were boys, young, scared, and abused by their father in ways no child should ever experience. I've known Lyle and Eric.
So how do you feel about these three stories?
I don't know. I have questions like, where were they 30 years ago? Because this is now 30 years ago. I definitely want, I guess my final thought is this. I would love for it to be, the case to be reopened and they retry it.
That's what they're doing now.
Yeah. But, people were just wanting them released versus like, Gypsy Rose, who was just released. They wanted a situation like that. But I think it needs to be retried if there is actual evidence of the sexual abuse or actual abuse.
So that's what they're doing now. And actually, what I was saying is this. I feel like as a boy, as a man, it is hard to come out and say these things. I feel like it was very convenient. This one from the documentary. I didn't watch the actual trial because I guess we couldn't see that because they weren't letting people do it at that time. But what I would say is this: it just seems weird to me that now, so let me go back. So the first trial that they did have, this was brought up. The second trial they had, this was not even able to be brought up. But the family speaking out now about this, why now?
Mm-hmm.
Why not them, but the family? Why were y'all not speaking out before today or during this time right now? Because this could have changed a long time ago to me. Even when it was coming around, why were y'all not speaking up before them? If this is the case, allegedly, this will happen with other family members.
Wow.
So y'all let them sit in jail for 30 years, knowing that this happened to y'all's other children, but
family members, yeah.
To me, I feel like when it comes to a male being SA'd, people don't take it very serious at all. That's why a lot of people, males don't speak up. I'll speak from my own experience. I also think that even if you do, it's not really taking it damn serious. It's the family did and the family had, the family blah, blah, blah. But the way that they unalived their parents was crazy.
Yeah.
I would never go to the
It's
details.
I
would never do that.
Yeah, because they kept reloading their thing. Yeah.
And then
so my thing
close
is,
she was to your mother, and even the fact that your mom was really a part of it, but because she was she knew about it, and your dad was doing it, but your mom, the way they did the mother was crazy to me.
I want to say this, and that's why I find it hard to believe the evidence, even though what we were presented, because the way in which they unalived their parents was very gruesome. So as if they wanted to punish them. So it makes me wonder, okay, did this really happen? Did they planned it because they were finally pushed to the brink? Because I know people were saying another thing that people have an issue with is their ages. I believe they were 18 and 21. So they were of adult age to actually leave. To sit there, we never know, because it can go both ways. That's why I feel like I'm somewhat 50-50, because one side of me wants to say the stuff that happened to them pushed them over the edge to do this. But then the other side of me knows what was presented and how the parents, it was said that the parents are going to take them out of the will and all that other stuff. So it shows a clear motive. And I'm leaning more towards the motive side and what we had already known, because
What about the money?
The motive about the money. I'm leaning more towards that because of the fact that how calculated it was, how like the timing of everything. So I don't know. We'll have to see, because I really don't know.
Because of the longevity of what we've known, or the facts, maybe we just did not know the facts. And I think that's where I'm confused at, because I'm always like, the victim is right?
Yeah.
But I guess seeing what they did during this time is questionable about why they really did this.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know, like, also, I can imagine doing this to my parents.
Right.
So why would I do this to them if life wasn't this bad? Money could never make me do this to my parents. But I'm also not living in Beverly Hills either. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Because that was another thing. One of the sons played tennis and hired a tennis coach with a salary of $60,000.
Right.
So I don't know. You had enough sense to hire you a tennis coach. That's what makes it hard for me to believe some of the stuff. Yes, it appeared premeditated. Right. So I agree.
So grown woman don't try me says it appeared premeditated to me, in my opinion. Cindy says, so Dad, please keep in mind child CA, especially M, was viewed and treated very differently in the 80s. And that's what I'm saying. And grown woman don't try me says they had the means to leave. They were not being held captive and not to go on a spending spree. After all, I don't know if that's true.
No, they did. They were able to prove that. They went on.
No, I'm saying I don't think. I think that they feel vindicated afterwards because of what they went through. And so, but also, did you have to do this?
Right. They said
so that's what I'm
saying.
And also, I'm saying this: if they do get out of jail and they vindicated from what they did right now, what happens if somebody else took them over when they get out of jail?
Yeah. All of it is crazy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my things are being weird. But also, it's alleged, and I guess this was on the show, they went on a yachting trip with their parents the night before these murders happened, and that was when they were planning it all. So the fact that they were out on the yacht, on the boat, it's like they knew that they were going to off their parents, and that's what makes me wonder, like, was this truly... Did those things actually happen to them? The allegations that they're saying happened to them, did that actually happen? So
that was on the docuseries. Grown men don't try to say they proved it, but now the aunt knew. And that's what I'm saying. Because also in that the cousin said that the cousin knew too.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of things going on. Like, it's confusing to us, like, understanding this, where it's like, should they be let go or should they not be let go? Like,
because people are saying it's another Gypsy Rose type of situation.
But no, they were saying that Gypsy Rose had actual proof of what happened to her. Is it a lady?
Yeah, the lady whose mother had
they don't have proof of anything.
Yeah.
So let's go through what the family is saying. Oh, we do that.
Yes.
So the family is saying this. But why were you not saying this in the beginning?
Yeah, 30 years ago.
Yeah. So to me, it just feels like, are we making excuses? I don't know if I feel like this is like a safe space for them to speak out. Like, are y'all being threatened? Are you getting money? Like, what's happening that all of a sudden y'all speaking out from them?
Right. We don't know. It's a new time though. Since the Me Too movement, that has given people the voice to speak out. So maybe that could be. I don't know, but we'll see how this plays out.
I will say this: if they were absolute 100%, they should be let go.
Yeah.
But if that's not true, and there's no facts and there's no proof of this stuff, like I don't want them to be out of jail.
Right.
I don't. So, and I know that sounds crazy because like sometimes you really don't have any proof.
No, that makes perfect sense.
But that's scary to let these people who unalive their parents or whether they did. Like this wasn't no normal shit they did. The way they unalive their parents was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's just scary to me. Like let them go and then they're out of society and don't make them mad again.
Right.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
When I read comments on IG about this, it's hilarious. Like some of the stuff that people said, like, "Hey, I wish I can get off too for blowing my parents." Like it's crazy. So
But it's real though. It's like, I mean, you can get free from doing that if people believe what you said because now your family coming out saying, but do your family even know? And again, I said that the family did say that they have other people in the family. But where were y'all at 30 years ago?
With them, and I don't want to discredit the victims or whatever.
Right.
If this happened.
But it just seems like that's but hold on, that's where I'm at with you too. Like I don't want to discredit them as well. So go ahead.
But it's like it's just convenient because they knew what would work in the time. In the 90s, that type of situation, those allegations were happening. Hey, they were happening a lot. People were starting to, that was it. I feel like the 90s was when they started to really call it out. Oh, by the way. Oh, she said it.
That's some real shit.
I agree.
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah.
Now this right here is some real shit. Baby, them kids could have they would have been after the death sentence.
Exactly.
Oh, exonerate them. We watched the Central Part 5. Luckily they made it out alive.
And that they would do them just like they did the guy. Was it in Missouri that just got executed? They'd be like, "Oh, we have evidence that this was happening, but we still going to execute you." That's what it. If it was us, I'll just say that.
Even with Diddy.
I'm
just saying. Shine took the fall for a lot of things that he didn't do.
But Shine said, "Yeah, I was gonna say." Ooh, I'm trying to.
It's just a lot of things. It's just like, so they're getting out of, if they get out of jail, like, what does life look like for you? And then if you do, because there's a lot of people who love them.
What are the comments saying? Do we have a lot of
comments? Where did I get this from? I will tell you, when I put it yesterday, a lot of comments, they want them out of jail.
Yeah.
I will say that. But I will say,
with Diddy, I'm on the fence. Like, I know people are saying a black man, but a lot of victims are black women. So I'm not on the fence either. I think he should be in there, but this is me.
That man he's a monster, and I'm never going to change that. Sorry, I just won't.
Right. So I definitely feel he should be in there.
Do you want to go to Erica Mena or Diddy first?
Erica Mena.
Okay. So let's get over here to this tragedy. Because why? Why? So Erica Mena had posted this. Hold on, let me take down some of these on my tabs because this will be a lot. Okay. So Erica Mena had posted this. Erica Mena shares the calendar showing when she and Safaree'S spent time with their children. She says Safaree'S only had the kids 6 times this year. Now, when she posted it, and let's read the caption, "Mom is yellow, dad is orange. Imagine trying to detect CS from your BM when they can get from you. What is CS?
Wait, imagine child support.
Oh, child support from your baby mom when that's they get from you. When that's when they get from you. She meant. Okay, got it.
Mm.
So when you saw this, did you believe this?
Yeah, they both seem kind of. I mean, they were two out there people that, to me, deserved each other, and so I believe all of it. Nicki
But I'm saying
Minaj,
that you believe that he only saw these kids 16 times out of the year.
yeah, because he was. Remember, he was with that girl on the Love and Hip Hop Miami, and
Amada.
yes, and he was playing stepdaddy to her kids, and they were saying at the end that he wasn't around his kids like how he was around. Was it Amara? What is it? Amara?
Amada.
Yes.
Amada Negla.
Yes, he was around her kids. So I believe everything that Erica is saying, but she's typical non-black woman that thinks that they're going to be treated different than a black woman. So I have no sympathy for her, but I believe everything that's.
No, wait. How about the sympathy for? I'm saying, do you think that Safaree'S only seen these kids on these dates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't thought this was true.
He's a Dusty, and she is the person that ended up with him.
One thing I will say is that Safaree'S should say talking to what's that girl's name? What is her name?
Who?
Juju.
Is Cameron's ex-girlfriend?
Yes,
Yeah.
Juju would have been great for him, but he chose her. I don't know why.
Juju is too good for Safaree'S.
But when I tell you, if I was a heterosexual man, I would have Juju and made Juju. Listen, I would have loved me a Juju. So let's get into this.
I like how you just slipped on right by that.
Oh, I love Juju. Like when I tell you I love Juju, I love her. Yeah. Let me see what if I can I go forward? Can I go backwards? Oh, here we go. Okay. So she released this. So Safaree is like, well, baby, this is what you're doing too. So like, to me, this is the toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I watched Erica Mena and like take Erica serious. Because we watched her in many of shows from the men and the women that she's dated, and no one has been like, this was a great relationship. So here we watch this, no audio, so I can show this. This is Erica Mena. And there's more context to even this, right? So let's keep going because this is like the small part. This is not even the full thing. Hold on. Let's play him. So before we get here, so Erica Mena had posted that Safaree doesn't. That's why I posted this. I'm sorry. Let me go back. So Erica Mena had posted that Safaree doesn't spend time with children, right? So I'm getting to the point. I'm like, why did I do this right? So I posted this in the time frame that I needed to post it. So she posted this saying that Safaree does not spend time with children, and Safaree went on to YouTube. And shout out to Jamie, this is me, because she did bring up some conversation that I didn't even think about. She was saying that maybe Safaree is doing this because he has a YouTube channel now.
Oh.
And maybe that's why he's making these videos.
Could be.
But I think that Safaree only spend these time with his children. I don't think that that's true. But, you know, let's ride with it. So, pause.
Okay.
All right.
And
it's far.
It's gotten to the point that I have to put myself first, because I'm either going to end up in jail or worse, because I'm dealing with someone whose anger management is just non-existent.
Which we already know her anger management is very horrible. We know that from this show.
I don't have no sympathy for Safari. That's what he wanted.
I'm not even giving him sympathy. I don't have sympathy for either one of them.
Let him figure out how to deal with his preference.
Well, watching the stuff that she does in this household from these children, to me, is crazy.
That's not good. Yeah.
I first still wanted the whole family dynamic, and it's not there anymore. But I love my kids, and it's gotten to the point that I have to put myself first because I'm either
always putting yourself first.
Yeah, I hear that. I have to put me first. It's like I keep hearing it right here.
They're going to end up in jail or worse because I'm dealing with someone whose anger management is just non-existent. When I first still wanted the whole family.
Let's go to the next one. Oh, this is the schedule. So Erica Mendez said, "Mom is yellow, dad is orange. Imagine trying to detect CS from your BM. When that they get from you. Is that right? When they get.
I can't even see it. Yeah, because I'm on my phone.
When they get from you, since he skips out on birthdays and Christmas by choice. And you only seen your kids 60 times this whole year so far. Shake my head, but yet you act like you this big money man for the gram. And all you have to do is pick your kids up at school. You don't ever have to make contact with me. Shake my head. I swear when I say these are my kids, I say it with my chest for a million reasons. Let's move over here. Safaree'S Samuels reportedly seeks to have his child support payments to Erica Mena. So this is where it started from. Former Love and Hip Hop star Safaree'S Samuels pleaded with a judge to lower his child support payments to ex-wife Erica Mena in Touch and exclusively report. Okay, look at you want to stop here or you want to keep going?
We can keep going. What look? I'm just
I need to move
we can keep going.
I think I played this first, so I want to keep moving from here. Because Safari showed a lot more than this. Let me read the comments first real quick.
Okay.
She does teach. Wait. There was a 12-year-old who was, and 12 years later was found innocent after and bring that little bit like child back. Wait, what's happening? What we're talking about?
Oh wow.
Go ahead. My dad was. I didn't know that Cindy when I was 4, but I still can advocate for them to get a new trial at the very last. Oh, that's from
very least after 35 years, considering what they allegedly went through. Yeah.
So we talking about before, right?
Yeah, yes. It sounds like the Mendez brothers.
What's going on to the green table? I'm listening while studying. Like the combo. Thank you too for doing this. Grown man, don't try me. There was a 12-year-old who was 12 years later was found innocent after can't bring that little black child back. I'm going up too far. Amada, yes, we knew that part. He said they wasn't like that. She did too. She does too. I want both of them to take us out of the
group chat. Yes.
They're no clowns. Absolutely. Is it true she had a listen? It's a video. It's a video. A video. I feel for the kids. I do too.
Yeah.
So Princess.
Eliminated.
Yes. Okay. Got it. So let me go back.
I'm gonna get some tissue from my nose real quick.
All right. So I want to go to this because I think that this is where this gets more in detail.
Pulling out a ladder, hopping the fence.
Oh my God, what is
yes,
that? Oh
ladder.
My God. What is that?
if you gotta do this, it's already a problem.
Banging on my windows. Everything is just done off of spite and being malicious intent on the other end. Me, I don't move like that. I don't live like that. You know, when people look at me, I don't look like I'm carrying stress. I don't look like I'm losing weight. I don't look like I'm just harboring so much hate inside me that it physically begins to show. 5 o'clock in the morning, pulling out a ladder, hopping the fence.
Oh my God.
So to me, this is wild. It's unhinged. This is crazy. But we've also watched her be this crazy on most of these shows. But also, what I won't do is this. I will not discredit her because I feel like he gaslights her. I'm trying to make sure I have all my stuff together. I feel like he gaslights her a lot. I was trying to look up his zodiac sign. He's a Cancer. What is her sign? Let me see something. Erica. And she's a Scorpio. So it makes sense.
Can you hear me, Deb?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't think that a Cancer and a Scorpio are going to have the same energy.
No. I would think that's two opposites.
I think that with Safari, like, he knows how to gaslight this shit.
Yeah.
He's not going to do all the shit
Cancers don't gaslight. I was going to say Cancers don't gaslight. Is he a Scorpio?
No, but she's the Cancer.
Oh. Yeah. A Scorpio, he's going to manipulate the situation.
He's just going to be like, he's going to sit there and he's going to be cool. Eliminated.
Yeah.
Yes, eliminated. He's not going to, I don't feel like he's going to do that because he's going to make you look like you're the fool.
Yeah.
She's ridiculous. You did this in front of your children. She's bad crazy. And that's how I feel. But I also feel like he made her look that way on purpose.
Yeah. He manipulated the situation.
Yes. I would never in my life let my children, while we're watching these videos, let me go back to them. I think I took it down. But just mute this one. Just to watch you do this shit.
Yeah. And I think he knows that. He knows she's going to flip out and he plays on that. So.
But also it's not necessary. So like, yes,
right.
I can be calm, cool, and collective. But baby, why you pulling up a damn ladder to my damn door trying to talk to me? And allegedly she was saying that he was telling her like, I went back with you and all these things. But to me, this is my own opinion. This is SoDeb's opinion, not the King Charles opinion. I feel like he did this a lot so he can see his children.
I don't see that. He's a Dusty.
I feel like she didn't want him to see them. And from these videos,
so when the situation, and I gotta watch the video again, I guess later. But with the previous situation, I know she was complaining. I was gonna say she was complaining about him not being around the kids. So
let me play this one for you one more time so you can see it.
Okay, let me go to.
But you go to his actual YouTube channel. You can see a lot of this.
God, oh my God, what is that?
And I just broke my glass.
I would never do this. She said she looked through the window.
Banging on my windows. Everything is just done off of spite and being malicious intent on the other end. Me, I don't move like that. I don't live like that. You know, when people look at me, I don't look like I'm carrying stress. I don't look like I'm losing weight. I don't look like I'm just harboring so much hate inside me that it physically begins to show.
All right, so that's that. That was another one show though.
Yeah.
Oh, this one, okay. This is from his actual YouTube channel. Let me go here. And hopefully he doesn't strike me from this. But this is from his YouTube channel. Hold on. Where's it at? It was just, I just seen it. This.
Okay.
Anger management is just.
And there's another. I have another one. I'll find it in a minute. But go ahead. What you will say?
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was listening.
Even this.
Remember that. Nice blow, Mendez. Yeah, go ahead. You too, bitch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because your other two kids are going to be miserable just like you. Oh, fuck off. Go ahead. Jerk off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. All because of you. All because of you. All because of you.
I don't argue. That's just not.
Like, it's just a lot going on over there. And it's just like, to me, why y'all putting y'all's kids through this?
Yeah. That's the sad part on both of their parts.
Right. But to me, I feel like, and you know, call me if I'm wrong, I feel like he doesn't do this from these kids like this. I feel like she does this, and we've seen her do this multiple shows when she was dating Stan, when she was dating the other guys she's dated. Like, she's just unhinged to me. But you knew that before you started dating her. Even Rich Dollar tried to tell you before you started dating her, she is not healthy to date.
Right.
So it's just scary to watch, like, this. Y'all have children together.
Yeah, that's just, I feel like it's not my business. Like, just like Grown Woman said, please take us out of the chat.
I'm also confused as to why he didn't call the cops immediately when she climbed the ladder and banged on the door. I'm confused about this too. I think Busy said something. I was watching Jamie today, and Busy was saying something to me, saying something that makes sense to me too. Why is he not trying to get full custody of these children?
Because he does not want them.
I don't think that he wants to, but also I can understand that. I think that a lot of times when the roles are reversed, a lot of times, like, women want their children to have relations with their father, but also let's reverse it. Like, they want the children to have a relationship with their mother too. And I think that's why there's not a lot of law cases, or I'm not trying to call the cops on you for damaging my house. Like, to me, I feel like there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And I feel like any way that it goes is unfair for the kids.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe that could be the case. I don't know.
I wish whoever was their managers or whoever is in control of what they do would let them know, like, hey, this isn't cool for the kids, especially when either of them tries to go to court. And let's say there is a court case eventually for custody. This isn't looking good on either side. So, I broke my glass, so I was trying to clean up the glass.
You broke a glass.
Yeah.
Okay. So then we get here. Erica Mendez saying that she's clarifying that she did not choose Safari. He was chasing her for years. So let's hear this.
So in my mentions this morning, I've come across a few comments stating, I don't feel sorry for her. She chose him. I chose him? Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years. And I wasn't budging. Like, Mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him any type of chance. The chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby.
If she was truly smart, I'm gonna say this: if she was truly smart, she'd know that the man chasing you like that. To me, that's the biggest red flag. They like the chase. If they gonna do all that, why give them a chance? And to me, it makes her look even more dumb with the situation.
Then you have CTD Graphics over here saying, "I work with both Erica and Safari during doing their graphics. Safari was so cool. Erica, on the other hand, was very mean. That woman went off on me so many times until finally I snapped and went off. That's all I'm saying." I don't think that Erica, we've watched Erica go through many relationships on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he did, because maybe he thought, and he did say on one of these, I don't know if I have it on here, but he did say that he thought that he'd make her, realize like every man's not mean. And so he said that.
I'm not negating that fact, but if you're a woman and you're used to being chased, you should definitely know. Like I guess for me, I observe, and there was information out about his relationship with Nicki Minaj prior to Erica getting with him. So that to me would have been a red flag right there. But Erica is a clout chaser. So it wouldn't matter what his past was. So to be marrying Nicki Minaj's ex, that sealed the deal.
Where has this energy gone for this live? I forgot I was watching. What? Do we have Prosecco on deck? Well, she fell down and had 2 kids. Get out of here.
Cute. Is that shade? Like, cute.
It was very much shade, but that's how he does. So I want to go to this one as well. Let me take these 2 down, because then she posted the daughter, and I'm like, and he also did post the daughter saying that she didn't want to go back to the mom's house. He did post that. So then she posted this.
You do? Daddy kicked him. My brother was too wet. Then he fell in the ground.
When was this?
This was today. This was 10 hours ago.
Yeah, that's something she should be given to. What is it? DFH or?
Well, why are you putting your children in this?
Exactly.
I think that she did this because he posted the daughter saying that she didn't want to go back to mommy's house.
Read some of our comments, because it looks like our comments are building up.
All right, what's happening? Where am I starting? Q said, Sid says, who cares who chase who? What does that have to do with their situation now? Nothing. Y'all damn right. LOL. Hey, love, doing a little work and looking for a costume for Halloween. Not a quick glance. Candy is giving plainest chain for a split second. Hey, so what's going on, BJ Daz? Hey, so Devin, Candy, Miss Shaw.
BJ Daz.
You giving plainest chain?
I just got on glasses because I need to see. I need to see. So sick. Yeah, they are sick, both of them.
But I want to play this. So let me refresh it again. I think it's really bad that she posted the daughter doing this.
Daddy do?
Daddy kicked him. My brother
She
with
said,
2 legs. Then he fell in the ground.
When was this?
And my daddy.
When you was with Daddy?
Yeah.
Really?
I told him to fall.
And if y'all came what she's saying, shout out to the Shade Room. What she's saying is that Safaree'S daughter is allegedly saying that he kicked their son while they were in his care,
mm-hmm.
and saying that that's not his kid.
Daddy kicked him and fell off.
And who fell off?
And I was watching him while I fell off.
And did Daddy? Why did Daddy kick him?
Because he got boo-boo.
Why is mommy reporting this?
Who got? Leggy got a boo boo?
I need to tell my mommy he got boo-boo like that.
So
Wow. And this was in Daddy's house?
Yes, that's not my daddy's. That's not my brother's father.
That's not your brother's father? Who said that?
Daddy.
Daddy? What did Daddy do?
So I'll say this. Of course, she's reporting this for all of us to see, so we can be on her side and make judgment. And I've been there. I've been a baby mama before. My son is not by either one of my husbands, and I've put up an angry post before on his page. He got paid from a construction job, whatever he was doing. He was talking about what he was gonna do. Some girl, a non-black person, commented talking about how he needs to come and see her and all this other stuff. And I said, no, he needs to come and see his child that he has. I put that on Facebook, and people told me to take it down. So I've been that mother that has done that, because sometimes it brings you to that point where you want to expose the person, but you don't want to. Why I don't like the part that she's putting her kids out there. Like,
Right.
Don't do that. Just
Right.
speak on what he's doing, but don't bring your kids into it, because that just makes it even worse. And it feels like you're using your kids now to get clout off of him, the kids, the whole situation, versus truly being a mom that's going through something.
But no, that he said she did this because he posted that the daughter was saying that she didn't want to go back to mommy's house.
Yeah.
So then she comes
Still,
with
but that don't have nothing to do with us. To me,
no,
I would be more
it doesn't. But I'm just saying this is why she did it.
Yeah, I know. And I would be more concerned about just having this for the court, not for all of us to see, because regardless of what public opinion feels, it's going to be up to the court.
Right.
So I still wouldn't put my children out there regardless. And that's just me.
So here's the caption that says, it really is no coincidence that this man leaked his own court documents to falsely claim he has the kids majority of the time. It's no coincidence that all of a sudden he's a YouTuber and waited all this time to call it. Waited all this time to so-called tell his truth. I need a damn bookmark. Hold on. All right. All just for views. I've been sparing him for so long. It's triggering. That's his word. Violating BS. He will not only be showing all of the receipts I've been cleared by the legal to indeed show, but I will also be giving the full details and breakdown of everything in its entirety. To only show my reaction to your reaction, but failing to tell what it is you're about behind closed doors. It's textbook narcissist and it's finance. For Safaree'S to speak so clear on the things that you do and tell her baby brother, saying that Legend isn't your son, which is probably why you thought mistreating him is in your home since he was a baby with no one around. How could you forget all these parts? Who's Legend? They're not Safaree'S kid.
Right.
Is this Safaree'S kid? Now I'm asking, is that Safaree'S kid?
I don't know.
I don't know either. So why is she telling us this? We don't even know. So then she does this. She's like, this all happened in 2023. This so-called restraining order he's talking about, he tried to get was in 2024, but she's lying because what he showed on this, I think I took it down, but the footage that he showed from the camera was 2024. So she's
That's
lying.
interesting.
Do I have this
Wow.
up still?
I just want to know why we got to be involved. That's
I
the
don't
thing.
know why either. But we need. Is it over here? No, it's not even over here. What she's saying is not true because the footage that I just showed, it says 2024 from his camera from his house. So that's a lie.
Yeah.
It's out the blue, and that was after his attempt to try and get back with me in May 2024. The sick part about it is the videos he's posting was all in 2023, and one of me being enraged was because he violated my body. I wanted answers on why he would put my health in jeopardy, but he's not admitting that part. He's also not admitting that he had to drop his fake restraining order attempt because of all the evidence I had, which I have not posted yet, was in my home, begging me in front of our kids on his knees, literally in front of our kids, to take him back. That evidence, proof alone, would have caused him losing the entire filing. Then she put, why were you repeatedly coming to my home in May 4/7 to 2024, crying in my Ring camera for me to let you in if you're so traumatized by me. Sorry, y'all, it's small on my computer, so I'm trying to read it. I can read. It's small to read. You have been gaslighting me for years, and when I react, you're so quick to make it happen in your home so that you can report me. It's ironic. Wait, record me. It isn't ironic anymore. You've been plotting this whole video, which is why all of a sudden now you want to be a YouTuber. You have been purposely trying to make me have financial burden by not doing your part when it comes to the kids. So much you have went months without paying child support until I had to get the actual Department of Child Support to start taking my child support out of your bank account directly. He has been quiet. He has been quiet all of this time because the truth of this. So let me come back a little bit before this. So Safari went onto his YouTube channel. He showed that he actually was trying to take the kids for the summer. He showed the kids' schedule on his YouTube channel. He showed that the kids' schedule for the summer camp, their the meal plans. He showed a lot on his YouTube channel. I just can't show it because I want him to strike my channel. But Safari doesn't have a lot of receipts of how he was trying to. She would not let him do this. She was mad because she felt like when he gave the kids to him, he was putting the kids up on a summer camp and not spending time with the kids. So let me give context to this. Now he's trying to so he's talking about he can edit and put together last year's tournament together and edit. Let me get this together. Last year's tournament together and to make it seem like what he has been doing behind closed doors is valid. This man, by choice, missed his daughter's birthday this year and showed up to his only son's birthday this year empty-handed. Why is it? You're making what you don't do for your kids about me. You have put me through enough and won't admit to that, which is okay. But honestly, what's your excuse for your absence when it comes to these kids? And this is the last one. You had them in July, picked them up on Friday, the 4th, and put them right into a summer camp. What is what I'm talking about? Mind you, you only had them until that following Tuesday, which means those days you actually had with your kids, you weren't even trying to spend quality time with them. You literally put them in a camp that I was never informed of just so you can go about your life for those days. All of a sudden, he's a YouTuber and wants to be honest with the world. Bullshit. This whole was planned by him, and I'm not surprised, just like he went around showing video of his ex after causing so much trauma in that relationship. Here, he is doing the same here. And then here's the videos.
Mm.
To be honest, what's wrong with putting the kids in a summer camp?
I don't know. Like their situation, I just have no comments on.
I feel like she wanted him to like do something that she wasn't going to do. Like, I think you think about what's from the. I think the kids should be in a summer camp because the trauma they're going through with their parents is the best thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's not no like kudos to Safari, but like send them to a summer camp so they can have like a kids adventure or kids time, not with this trauma with their parents.
Right.
I don't think that Safari is any better than Erica Mena is at all. I just don't. I feel like they're both traumatizing to their children, and also like they're on social media, so they're gonna watch this back one day.
Right. But I'm over it with them. Done talking about them. I'm ready to move to the last story if you're ready.
All right, so let's go to our last story, and then we can get up out of here.
Yes. And we have some comments, I guess.
Oh, let me look. She's an a-hole for doing that to her daughter. Obviously, kids will do anything their parents will tell them, and I do. Right. I really do. Why would Erica record and post this? I honestly can't stand her. It's
right.
And to be honest, Safari did do the same thing. So I'm not saying that she's the worst. Safari did record the kids, the daughter, saying that she doesn't go with mommy. So it's just not her either. Grown woman don't try me says, Laura, stop, please leave these kids out of this. Why out of this? Why are you questioning the child? That Safari didn't do that part. The daughter was just like, I don't want to go with mommy. That was it.
Yep.
DJ Dead said, yes, that's my issue. Don't use your kids to do that. Shake my head. Princess says, I just made a shady post about my BD, not paying my daughter tuition, so I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
Dad says, passing through on this side too. Roman Charlie says, this ish is giving me a headache. Shake my damn head. Both of them at this point.
Yeah.
I think you're spending too much time on this woman. So
right.
I'm just reading it. Good night, everyone. I have a 4 a.m. wake up call. Peace. Love you so much. She wasn't going to watch the kids either. Her mama raised her son. Wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Safari went in on that. Safari went in on this. This is not what I even showed. Safari said on this, and this is not on the post. Y'all can go back and something was happening. Safari said that if he's like, I wish I would have understood. He's like, I didn't have any children. There's times I didn't understand. But I was talking to a woman who had a child who did not want to be around her, who said, if I had to be around her, I would want to unlove my life.
Mm-hmm.
We have watched Loving Up for many of you. We know about the son. But we know that she's never around that son. So when he said that, I said, you know what? So far, might have a point.
True.
And so now that she has children, now all of a sudden, Safari has to be the best dad in the damn world. Baby, you're not even a good mom.
Well, I have no comment. I don't know exactly what goes on with them, but like you said, she might not be the best mom, but we don't know.
The son said it on the damn show, so it's not even a guess.
The thing is, though, I've seen families where the way that they do the oldest is a lot different than what they do the children that they've had the stable situation with.
She only had one before, though.
No, so that's what I'm saying. The other two might be being treated differently because they have a different situation. Like, it's different dynamics than what the first child
I don't feel like that's an excuse.
And no, I'm not saying it's an excuse.
I'm not taking the side of it. I'm not taking the side of it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's probably, I wouldn't put it past her. If she's a bad mother, then bad mothers treat their children differently depending on who they have the child by.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm not taking the side
we
of
don't know.
And none of this. But what I am saying is that son has a good point. That lady, like, where you at when I need you?
Right.
Because right now you over here fighting this, and where you at when I needed you? You fighting for these children, but when were you fighting for me?
Right.
This is not from Safari. This is not from anyone else. It's from your son's mouth, and we also heard it on the show as well. Safari,
I agree with that. Right, but can we get off of Erica and Safari?
Yes, let's go to let's go to our last conversation, which is Diddy. Hold on. I pulled it up, but it wasn't in here. Let's go to this part and let's get out. So Diddy's history of bribery and the V word, Feds asked court to keep him locked up. Now, before we even read this, what do you think about this?
I think he does need to stay locked up.
Okay.
Like, a lot has transpired, and clearly they have something against him where they're able to do it. So I want to see it played out in court. What does he need to be out of prison for? I don't, based off of what we've heard, and this is just my opinion, based off of what I've heard about what he's done to different people because of Cassie, what he's done to Cassie, that video that came out, the facts say that this man he's a dangerous man. So he can
just
stay
looking
in there
at
for
the
all I
things that
care.
he's done with the people outside of Cassie. He's been
right.
Allegedly, I have to say allegedly. We put my allegedly banner.
He's been terrorizing people allegedly. So
allegedly
terrorizing these streets.
He has been, and so for me, I have to like baby stay in jail, like because if you get out, he said he won't have access to the internet. He gave up his passport. He won't be able to contact. He won't be in his house, not even contact the family. But you will because you've been doing it in jail. Allegedly.
Exactly. He'll find a way.
So this article from TMZ, it says the feds are adamant Diddy will menace or threaten witnesses or alleged victims if the judge lets him out on bail, because they say that's exactly what he did in the immediate aftermath of Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? I didn't read nothing else.
No, I agree.
If you don't read the rest of the TMZ conversation, read it. I don't need to read anything else because we know this has been happening. Diddy has been calling that girl from Diddy Dirty Money multiple times.
Yeah.
Diddy has been, I mean, even with the Jay-Z stuff and the Beyonce stuff and his children's stuff, to me, Diddy is very active.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to sit around here and be like, oh, yeah, let him out so he can secretly do what he's doing. Let that man sit in jail.
And that's what people don't understand is he's had chance after chance with stuff. He's been allowed to get away with so much. So why would they sit there and let this man get out on bail knowing that he's gotten away with a lot of stuff? I just don't understand people.
Sit in jail. That's my opinion. Sit in jail. We don't even need to read the article.
Yeah.
Sit in jail.
Because I am ready to get off now. I think
too.
we concur.
Me too. And I think this was the greatest part to get off with. There's no reason for Jenny to come out of jail. Sit there and think about the shit that you did. And when you go to court, hopefully, like Jesus comes down and say that you didn't do it, because I mean he's going to even do that. But hopefully that
for the victim's sake.
The victims will never say that, because someone said this, and I will say this too. I've been in spaces where I've been drunk, where I don't remember a lot of things that happened when I've been drunk. I can be honest about that. Imagine about the people who don't remember things that happened when they were at those parties.
Right.
So the absurd things that people are like, oh, why are they coming out now? Or they remember things now. Let me tell you something. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that people are they don't understand that part. Maybe you haven't been a person who goes and parties a lot, and not partying in a place where like you're doing like the, or the with the extra stuff in it. Maybe you're not that type of person, but you can be a person who actually just goes and drinks, or has a blunt. But there's extra stuff added to it. Somebody added those things to you. Stop saying these things. It's so problematic. That's my thing that I wanted to say on this live tonight. I think that people need to be very conscious of the things that you are accusing people of, because it could be you one day.
Exactly. So I'm ready to see how this plays out. But tonight was fun, Deb. I had a great time.
Do we have an outro?
No, we don't.
I see our intro. Do we have an outro?
No, we gotta make one.
Okay.
We need.
Well, I'm gonna do mine, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Also, are we coming back next week?
Yes, I want to come back next week.
All right. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to the Candy Shop's channel. It's in my description. It should be in your description as well. Make sure you guys are also following us on all social media. It's in the description of this video. We love you guys. So glad that we were able to come back for another video this week. When you text me this morning, I was like, oh God, let me get it together. I'm ready to do it. I was excited about it. So make sure you guys tune in next week, same time, same place. We'll get up here and I'll see you guys. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
I did it. 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 Did it. You did it. I did it. You did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. Did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.